Hi folks, Greg here with cookbooksonline.com. Uh, Today I want to give you a recipe for something I just absolutely love. Actually, my whole family gets off on it. If you've never had deep fried turkey, you really should at least once in your life. So here you go. This particular recipe is for Cajun deep fried turkey. And, this has got some bite to it. So you may need to adjust this recipe a little bit if you're not into hot food, but give it a shot. So according to this recipe, you're going to need 10 gallons of peanut oil. Don't go that far. Generally, you can buy it in the stores in 3-gallon containers. You're probably going to need about 3.5, 4 gallons. So buy 2 boxes, call it good. 10 to 15 pound turkey seems to fit in the readily available turkey fryers pretty well. You're going to mix the marinade. You're going to need 6 teaspoons of salt, 6 teaspoons of paprika, 6 teaspoons of white pepper, 6 teaspoons of cayenne pepper, and 6 teaspoons of accent. The accent is optional. Then you're going to need a 16-ounce liquid crab boil concentrate. Now remember, 6 teaspoons of cayenne pepper. This is hot, hot. So remember, this is really not recommended for indoor cooking. It's not for, on your patio balcony, freaking in the apartments. A turkey fryer makes a mess. There's no way around it. And it has a severe potential to set stuff on fire. So do this outside, away from stuff that's going to catch fire. Just be cautious, be careful, it'll all be good. So one of the most important aspects of this whole thing is figuring out how much oil to put in the pot. And the easiest way to do that is to put the turkey on there's a deal with a spike in it or whatever, so you can get the turkey out of the pot. Put it on there, set it in the pot, and then cover it with water. You're going to add water to the pot until the turkey is just covered. Then you're going to pull the turkey out of there, let it drip dry let it drip into the pot. Now you're going to mark the water level on the pot and dump it out and dry it. That mark is where you're going to fill the oil to when you go to fill the oil before you heat it. Okay? It's real simple to do. It's real easy. If you fill it to that line, you won't have any problems. You won't get a bunch of oil on your feet. And you won't end up with half a cooked turkey because the oil isn't deep enough. So that's how you figure out how much oil to put in there. Before you start, you want to make sure your turkey is clean. You want to mix 1 part of crab boil concentrate to 4 parts of water. Combine all the dry ingredients with the crab boil solution and adjust the seasoning to taste. You're going to use a turkey injector. It's like a big giant syringe. You're going to inject the meat with the marinade that you just made about every 2 inches. Pay real close attention to the breast meat. Get it soaked good because turkey breasts traditionally kind of dry. So you can pick up a turkey injector just about anywhere. Walmart, Fry's, the grocery stores have them now. Once you get the marinade all injected into the turkey, you want to cover it with foil and put it in the fridge overnight. ready. You're going to need, it takes almost as long to heat the oil as it does to cook the turkey. So if you give yourself about 2.5 hours before you want to serve it, that's usually plenty of time. Get that oil good and hot. You want to heat it to about 350, 375 tops. Use an oil thermometer. Usually comes with the turkey fryer kit. You want to use that thermometer. Make sure you don't let the oil get much above 375. Okay. You're going to, once you get the oil to 350, 375, you're going to lower your turkey into it nice and slow. Go slow and easy because it's going to boil and make a bunch of racket and, and foam up. So you want to go slow and easy, lower the turkey into the oil. Once you've got it in there, put the lid back on, put the thermometer in there so you can see, make sure you maintain the temperature. You're going to cook it between 4 and 5 minutes a pound. Okay, this is quick. So time it for 4 minutes a pound. At 4 minutes a pound, you're going to take the lid off. You're going to get your hook ready and pull the thing out. You'll be just about right. 5 minutes a pound, it's going to be extra crispy. Okay, so you really should try deep fried turkey at least once in your lifetime. You should really deep fry a turkey too. I mean, it's once you do it, you'll never go back. You'll have one every year. Just pay attention. Be careful. If you don't, you're going to get boiling hot oil on your feet and other stuff. Just pay attention. Be smarter than the turkey. It'll all be good. Okay. They say this is an expensive project, but really peanut oil is cheaper than olive oil, so I don't know, why anybody would do. You get 3 gallons of it for about $28 at Walmart. I always strain the oil and reuse it. No reason not to. They're in a restaurant in the world doesn't use their fry oil more than once. So really, there's no reason not to reuse it. I generally deep fry at least 4 turkeys a year. Chickens kind of regularly. So there's really no reason not to keep the oil, reuse it, and then it pays for itself. For a variation on the recipe we just gave you, try going with something a little more savory instead of so hot and spicy. You can, I like to mix butter and olive oil about 50-50. Add a ton of sage, a little bit of rosemary, a little bit of thyme. Put some orange juice or lemon juice in there with it, or some Grand Marnier. Inject it with that, put it in the fridge. The nice thing about this particular marinade is the butter will get solid in the meat. So when you cook it the next day, the marinade is already in the meat, sitting there. It's not leaked out all over your fridge. So it's a pretty dynamite little system. And just amazing the way the flavor goes through the meat this way.